55 plus communities can be incredibly attractive communities to move to when you've reached retirement or are pretty close to retirement age. In fact, I have several videos about living in 55 plus communities, and you can find them in the resource section below. But with so much information, you may still have more questions than answers. In this video, I will try to answer as many of those frequently asked questions as I can to help out as much as possible. So let's get started. Hello everyone, so happy to be here with you. This is Meral Ibrahim, broker associate with Coldwell Banker Realty in the beautiful Palm Beaches, Florida. I've lived here for 40 years as a transplant from London, and I'm passionate about the Palm Beaches. If you're thinking about relocating to the Palm Beaches or retiring in the Palm Beaches, then this channel is for you. Come join me to discover everything about communities, lifestyles, and some real estate in South Florida. If you've been here before, thank you and welcome back. If you love the Palm Beaches like I do, click on that subscribe button and hit that bell so you'll be notified every time I make a video. As you might expect, and perhaps you are one of them, it's common for people to have questions about 55 and older communities. Here are some quick answers to 7 frequently asked questions about 55 plus communities. Question number 1. What is a 55 plus community? A 55 plus community or active adult community is a community designed specifically for individuals aged 55 and older. From floor plans and design elements to home maintenance, community events, and resources, all aspects of living in a 55 plus community caters to older homeowners. Now, with that being said, there can be some flexibility with some younger than 55 living in a 55 plus community. The 2 most common situations are if a spouse is not 55 or if there's an adult child, meaning over the age of 18, moving with you. Though exceptions are typically granted because at least one member of the household is older than 55 years, be sure to double check the specific guidelines of wherever you're looking to move. Question number 2, can my grandchildren visit? The short answer is yes. The key is that these visits are meant to be short-term with adult supervision at all times. And so it's important for active adults to read over the covenants and restrictions for the community. Question number 3, can I rent out my house in a 55 plus community? This is a gray area, and you're going to have to do some research on this. Each community is different. Many adhere to strict guidelines, meaning that renting may not be an option at all. So when buying into a 55 plus community, what you need to understand is that you are buying more than just a home. You are also buying the rules and practices of the community, which translates into a whole lifestyle that ultimately preserves the personality of the community. And so renters aren't often permitted. Should the community allow you to rent out your home to a fellow 55 plus renter, expect it to be hard to find tenants. And there may also be a limit on how many homes can be offered at any single time, and a limit on the duration of a rental. These kind of communities will not likely be in favor of new faces popping in and out on a constant basis. Question number 4, what is the 80-20 rule I keep hearing about? The Housing for Older Persons Act of 1995 is an exemption that allows 55 plus communities to operate with at least 80% of the units being occupied by at least one resident over the age of 55. The remaining 20% exclusion allows associations to permit one spouse to be under 55 if the resident who is over 55 passes away or the couple gets divorced, etc. However, associations are not required to allow younger residents after this 80% threshold is met. Question number 5, what are the pet policies? When moving into a 55 plus community, one of the first questions asked by a retiree is if they can bring along their furry companion. They are, after all, thought of as being part of the family. Again, This is a question that has varying answers from one 55 plus community to another. Though a majority of 55 plus communities welcome your four-legged friends, there are still a number of pet policies that are important to know ahead of time. For instance, the type of pet and size, the number of pets allowed. So you aren't likely to find too many pet restrictions when it comes to buying a home in a 55 plus community, but when it comes to condos and townhomes, there can be more restrictions like no pet rule. Remember, 55 plus communities can vary about which kinds of animals they want to allow, so it's always a good idea to find out as soon as possible. Question number 6. Is the Homeowners Association going to be controlling me? Of course not. Now, you do have to abide by the rules that you agreed to when you purchased your home. If you break any of the rules and it happens more than once, then someone is going to notice and say something. But the overriding responsibility of the Homeowners Association is to maintain common spaces, protect the property values within the community. And so safety and quality of life in the community is their primary goal. These rules are typically determined by the board of directors, usually with homeowners' input. So since the board of directors are residents of the community, they have a vested interest in seeing that the rules are enforced for everyone's benefit. Question number 7. What are the benefits of living in a 55 plus community? Well, actually, there are many. I will keep this answer concise as I do have a video about the pros and cons of living in a 55 plus community that I will link below as well as at the end of this video. So here are the benefits. Minimal maintenance. In many cases, you will be responsible for the upkeep of your home, but not the grounds, as the Homeowners Association covers that. Plenty of activities and amenities. These are one of the main attractions of these 55 plus communities that are designed to promote an active, healthy, engaged lifestyle. Quiet community, quiet neighborhood. As mentioned earlier, these communities are reserved for empty nesters who want to live among other empty nesters. So if you enjoy watching kids ride their bikes on the sidewalks or younger mothers strolling with their babies, then a 55 plus community is not for you. Instant social life. Since everyone in the community will be of similar age, you will have common interests and the activities will be designed to bring you all together. So consider a 55 plus community to enjoy your retirement in South Florida. And if you still have questions about 55 plus communities, be sure to call or text me, or you can email me. You can also leave a comment below. I look forward to hearing from you. If you liked this video, check out these videos, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and bell right next to it so you'll be notified of my new videos. I put out a new video every single week, so you don't want to miss them. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!